once there's a way to get back homeward.
Our next inductee is a familiar face around Space Camp, yet it's a face that many of the children he works with have never seen and likely never will. Dan Oates is the man behind SciViz.
Time of ignition.
Please.
The thing that's different about Space Camp this week is that all the kids are blind and visually impaired. And that's what makes the week so special.
The abbreviation SciViz stands for Space Camp for Interested Visually Impaired Students.
For the last 18 years, Dan has been bringing these very special children out of their comfort zone to immerse them into the world of tomorrow, in the land of what might have been. You see, years ago, fate and tragedy guided Dan back home and to a job at the West Virginia School for the Blind. But it wasn't long before he had realized his calling. Fate would intervene once again when Dan was introduced to another West Virginia native, a man by the name of Buckby. You see, a woman who mistakenly believed Space Camp was a NASA program wrote to her congressman to complain of the lack of opportunities for children who were visually impaired. That letter eventually made its way to Ed Buckby's desk at Space Camp and prompted a phone call to a man Ed had met only briefly, and the stage was set. That first frightened group of children arrived at Space Camp weeks later to do what they never thought they would do, to do what they thought they never could do, and they were changed forever. Today, Braille panels are installed in the shuttle simulators prior to each SciViz camp. Monitors can be pulled closer to the partially sighted trainees, and software allows them to zoom in on critical portions of the program. Today, a child who has never seen his mother's face can launch the space shuttle and guide it safely home again. Dan Oates has made an enormous difference in the lives of almost 2,000 young people. He's given them the gifts of accomplishment, of being, and perhaps the greatest gift of all, confidence. Confidence in themselves and in their abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with tremendous honor and gratitude that we add the name of Dan Oates to the Space Camp Hall of Fame.